yeah, 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 oh, yeah, yeah, born and dead, saved by love, count my blessings from above. Though in darkness, have no fear. Light will shine on those holding near. They know that sorrow they will pass. For I know in this life there will be something. But remember that love, yes it will. Love will reign. Yeah. Love will reign. Yeah. In my heart, I believe it. Love will reign. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Have a vision, it's clear and plain. People living life, smiling again. Oh, see the children, they know no pain. Far from pressure, stress and strain. Oh, sorrow, they will pass. For I know in this life there's gonna be some pain. But remember that love, yes it will. I know. Yeah. Love will reign. Gotta believe it. In my heart, I truly believe. Sun will shine again, and love, I can hardly wait. We'll all be together. There'll be peace, peace, sweet peace. Happiness and joy forever. Oh, yeah. One day, someday, hate will be over and love will reign. They won't last, for I know in this life there's gonna be some pain. But in the end, love will reign. Yeah. Love will reign. Said it in His word. Weeping may endure the night. Love will conquer all. Love will win the fight. So don't
Love will reign. I'm so excited to be here. It's a late edition of Love and Stuff, so we won't be very long, but it's Holy Week, the Passion Week. And so there are many activities leading up to this week for people of faith, Christians particularly. And so, in the throes of those celebrations, as we look to the quintessential love whose life was given for us, and I wanted to make sure that I came on with you and thank you for those of you who've reached out and who have shared good wishes and your thoughts. Gail Arnold Bradham is joined, one of my favorite people on the planet, and others. I hope that if you are live, Marian Richardson, I hope that if you are live with us on Instagram, on TikTok, not TikTok tonight, Instagram, Facebook on the Marcus Our Homes page or the Love and Stuff community page from which we emanate. If you are with us on YouTube events or Twitch TV, take a moment and click share, just like Marion Richardson did. He clicked share to share this live because I think this topic might be one that you want to share with others. I'm Marcus Holmes, the love activist. I'm not a love guru. I'm not a loveologist. I just take the best of the business about love and spread it. And so that means I synthesize information from couples whose relationships have worked and those who haven't, from parents and children whose relationships have worked and those who haven't, siblings and other relationships, so that we all can learn from it and up our love game. That's our ultimate goal, is to improve the way we love, improve how we love, and to ensure that we love more of everybody. And that's why I'm chief of it, because I need to love more. And I don't know if that's true for you, but I know it's true for me that I can give more to the loves of my life. I can give more of my love to others in the world. And so I'm called, this clarion call to love, I'm answering. And I hope that you will join us in answering it as well. And sometimes we have interesting topics from the inbox that bubble up that we want to share with you, and we often share them in anonymity. So if ever you want us to broach your topic on a Tuesday night at 8:30, drop it in any of the inboxes on any of the platforms that you're connected to me on. We will get your message and we will consider putting your topic on the show. Hey, you're welcome to come on the show, but most people just want their topic. They don't want their identity. And with my over 27 years in human resources, I know how to keep confidentiality. So you can do it with anonymity, and we will do your topic just as we're doing tonight. So I hope you will click share and tag someone to join you, 5 of your closest friends, 5 or 10 of your more popular ones, subscribers, followers, connections, to join us in what I know is going to be an amazing topic. I've tried to pin it across all platforms, and if you're not seeing it there momentarily, you should see it pinned here. And so I'm going to read the topic. Plus, I want to share some of the advice and wisdom that I gathered for this Love and Self inbox person to apply to her own situation. And it might be something that you want to consider applying to yours. And if you think there's something extra that I missed that you should add, that I should share with this person, then drop it in the comments. But we want you to be interactive in this topic tonight. So listen to the topic. Hey, Love and Stuff. I'm 36, married, and working from home while raising our 2 small kids. Sounds like a privilege, right? Except my husband is always around, like always, she says in caps. If I breathe too deeply, he's asking if I'm okay. If I walk to the bathroom, he's wondering why I didn't invite him. If I sit on the couch, he takes it as an invitation for a 2-hour cuddle session mid Zoom meeting. I love him, but his clinginess is draining my soul. I never get time for myself, not even to pee in peace, she writes. I feel like I'm drowning in everyone else's needs with no air for me. How do I create space when I'm literally always at home? Signed, Trapped in Love and Laundry. So I pulled this from the inbox because you may not know, but inside Love and Stuff, which is a group inside our Love and Stuff community who are committed to their self-care, this month, the 4th month of the year, is all about setting healthy boundaries. We're on a 12-month self-care journey, and we believe that self-care is simply your love and your gratefulness speaking to your worthiness. And so part of that is a good night's rest, which we started in January, eating right, which we talked about in February, marching into fitness, which we talked about in March. And now we're in April, setting healthy boundaries as a way of self-care, as a function of self-care. In order for your self-care to be robust and to work for you, you have to set healthy boundaries for yourself. And so I thought that this topic from the inbox fits nicely with our theme for this month, and I pulled it up. So I want to hear from you if you have a spouse that's clingy, or you might say, I have a friend whose spouse is clingy, and maybe you will share some of your personal tips with our person from the inbox so that she will have some of the tips around what to do with a very clingy husband who treats her. She's saying she's working from home, but he kind of treats her as if the working from home isn't really working from home. Like she's just a homemaker, and she considers herself a homemaker because she's rearing children at home. And I'm sure those of you that know younger than school age children and school age children, it's a whole nother other. If you didn't learn that in the pandemic, I'm sure you know by now. And she is doing her best to have some me time, but her husband gives her no space. Whenever he is home, he is right with her, even if she is working or supposed to be at work, working remotely, because that's what she does. And whatever time that she has, she says he doesn't do that as much with the kids. He does spend time with them, but he gives the kids to mama, but he's always under her. And she wants to know, how does she go about, making some time for herself, which I applaud her. And I think every woman or man should set healthy boundaries around self-care. Okay. So you got to find ways. And I suggested some ways to her, actually 5 ways to set boundaries without kind of causing world war 3, even though I think we might be on the brink of some kind of war, but that's another show for the love of justice. So I've got 5 ways that I want to talk about, and then 3 ways to kind of sneak some self-care into your day. Some of these are very simple, and some people may already be doing those things. But if you have other ways that you could, if you're working from home, and many people experience that during the pandemic, I want you to share with us so that I can share with her. And just before we do that, I want to highlight one of our amazing sponsors, one of our amazing partners. DetroitCouture.com is an amazing, amazing boutique that has one-of-a-kind pieces, ladies. Fellas, if you're buying for your ladies, June Rochelle Eaton is the owner and proprietor, and I want you to learn a little bit about DetroitCouture.com.
Hi, my name is June Rochelle, and I own Detroit Couture. We are a fashion forward women's boutique, and we offer friendly sizes from small all the way up to 3X women's sizes, very generously fit, very great quality. I actually have on one of our pieces today. It's called the Cuffed Up. It's in gray, burgundy, and black and olive, and it actually has a lot of stretch and give. So listen, in this time, we try to make sure that first of all, it's quality and customer service that we offer our clients. And I'm so glad to have this opportunity to share with you. So go and visit us at DetroitCouture.com.
DetroitCouture.com. Let me tell you about June Michelle Eaton. She is an outstanding entrepreneur, and she is a brilliant business mind. And ladies, she has just the fashions for you. We're so proud to be in partnership with her, and we sing the praises of the level of professionalism and the level of polish and the level of couture that she brings into the fashion space. Ladies, if you're looking for one-of-a-kind piece, or you're looking for a piece for that barrister's ball, or you're looking for a piece for that wedding, you're looking for a piece for that family reunion, you're looking for a piece for that fashion show, try DetroitCouture.com. They can't wait to assist you. And thank you, June, for your partnership. We're talking from the inbox tonight in this month of April, which in the Love and Stuff community is all about setting healthy boundaries in the hopes that your self-care plan and regimen for your life will yield you the benefits to remind you how much you love you. Have you reminded yourself recently? Listen, we're in a week, those of us in the Christian faith, where the quintessential love came to earth and gave his life for us. I know there are many different religions and beliefs, but I got to share with you what mine is. And that love, Jesus said, on these two commandments, hang all the law and the prophets, that you're supposed to love God with everything you have, I'm paraphrasing, and your neighbor as yourself. I want to challenge you tonight. If you have a neighbor, a friend, a brother, a sister, a boo, a bae, a husband, a wife, and you really love them, could you say that your love for them is an outpouring or out of the expression of your love for yourself? Is it the same? Can you love them because of how you love yourself? If not, self-care should be important to you. You should be thinking about self-care. And again, self-care is simply your love and your gratefulness speaking to your worthiness. Okay? That means you understand that you're worth taking care of yourself, your mind, body, and soul, and setting healthy boundaries so that you can do just that. So here again in the inbox, we have a woman who's married, 36 years old, two small children, works from home, and she says her husband gives her no space, or she gets no space from the kids. She doesn't even get to go to the bathroom by herself. Does anybody resonate with that? Give me some likes or loves. Even when she's on a meeting at work, he's cuddled up next to her or laying somewhere near whenever he's at home. They work different shifts. And so he is there. And she wants to have space. She said, sign trapped in love and laundry. I loved how she said that. So she says his clinginess is draining her soul. She never gets time for herself. And she even goes as far to say, not even to pee in peace. Excuse my French. She says she feels like she's drowning in everyone else's needs with no air for her. And I want to share with you some of what I shared in the inbox in the hopes that, again, sometimes our worthiness consideration hasn't been, or proposition, if you will, hasn't been clearly articulated to the people that we love and that we are in relationship with. Notice how I kind of separated those two, because you do have relationships at work. You have relationships on your block. You might not love those people like you love in other relationships, right? They might not be in the same level, same hierarchical status, right? But you got to still clearly articulate your worthiness proposition, that you are worth time away and to just be. Because especially for women, a lot of times who you are, at least you're measured often by what you do. Men too, but especially women. You're a wife, right? And all of the things you do that are wifely, right? You're a mother, and all of the things that you do that are nurturing and mothering and nourishing, right? But uh, your self-care has to have a value proposition for your worthiness to say, I'm worth just being. I'm a being. In him I live and move and have my being. I am being before I'm doing. Before I name the thing I will do, I'm going to name the thing I will be. Okay? I will be at peace. I will be in tranquility. Right? Name what you will be first, right? Before these doings. Because the world typically says, well, what do you do? What do you do for a living? Right? Very seldomly does someone ask, how are you being? What is your purpose? Right? Who do you love? What do you enjoy? Most times we ask people, when, especially when we first meet them, what are you doing? What do you do for a living? Or we say, when we see them again, how are you doing? There's no harm in those questions. They're just indicative of what our focus is on. Now, don't get it wrong. You should be doing something in life, but that doing should be resulting of who you are being. And if you are being kind to yourself and articulating your worthiness, then you got to feed the being by setting healthy boundaries in part. Okay. So I wanted to share that. And then I want to share quickly because we're at 9:59 and we just did a little late edition. Thank you, Dr. Audrey Lynn Turner. Thank you for joining us. Inez Allen, thank you so much for joining us. So I shared with her 5 ways that she can set boundaries, and you can choose these too without causing World War III, even though I think we might be on the brink of a civil war. Number 1, create a do not disturb item. Now, this could be a literal mom's working tiara. It could be noise canceling headphones. You can make it playful, but be firm. That everybody knows that when it's on, the tiara or the headphones, you're off limits. Unless someone is on fire, right? A mother would never say, I can't be, you don't touch. They're going to say, if the house is burning, call me, right? But create a do not disturb item, a do not disturb space, a do not disturb time. But you need to create a do not disturb item, space, or time, at least a zone, right? Just begin to set boundaries and articulate. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, after I take my hour lunch, the next hour is do not disturb. No request, no honey-do list before 9 o'clock. Create a do not disturb item and have some fun with it if that's what you want to do. Mom's working tiara, noise canceling headphones, a space in the house where you say, no, this is the do not disturb space. That was one of the ways to set boundaries. The second is set office hours. Schedule office hours for love, for cuddling, for questions, for convo. Just like teachers do, right? Just like professors do. And let him know, or fellas, let her know. Between 7 and 9, I'm all yours. Bring all your questions, your cuddles, your suggestions, your convos, your critiques. But before then or after then, I'm closed like Chick-fil-A is on Sundays. And begin to stick to it. Now, don't choose it at the time that he'd only have available time, right? Where, don't make it a time where it's such a large conflict, but set a boundary and say, this is our office hours for love. You can't come and cuddle with me while I'm working, but I tell you what, on Tuesdays and Thursdays during my lunchtime, that's your cuddle hour. Let's not be late getting back from lunch. But that's your cuddle time. But outside of that, I'm closed like Chick-fil-A is on Sunday. Okay. The third thing I suggested, Anthony Flanoil, man, thank you, sir. Great to see you. Third thing I suggested is the bathroom lock and 20-minute rule. Kimberly Peoples Adams, my goodness, thank you. Declare the bathroom your sanctuary. You can add candles, a playlist, those noise canceling headphones, maybe even pretending you have digestive issues, whatever. But say 20 minutes a day, I'm going in the bathroom with no kids, no husband. And lock the door. Lock the door. And that might make him think twice about interrupting. Might make him think twice about interrupting. All right. Number 4, tag him in. Okay, we're talking from the inbox. You can see the topic posted there, pinned, I hope. This is where you flip the script. You hand him the little ones and say, they need your undivided attention for the next 90 minutes. Go. Build him in as a babysitter and be guilt-free about setting that boundary. Here you go. Here, take them out for ice cream 90 minutes. I need 90 minutes twice a week. I need 90 minutes 3 times a week. I need 90 minutes 4 times a month. And agree upon it and say, hey, this is your time. If you want me all to yourself, you need to take these little 2 adorable humans, satisfy their needs with your undivided attention for 90 minutes. Fair exchange is no robbery. And then give him 90 minutes of however he wants 90 minutes. But get that time to be your self-care time. Okay? And then number 5, use the I statement sandwich. One I love. Start soft, then assert the need, then end sweet. As my dad would say, be sweet, be ever loving. I wish he were here today so that you could hear him say it in his southern drawl. He said, be sweet, be ever loving. So start soft. Soft answer, turn avoid wrath, right? Start soft, assess and assert your need. Here's what I need. Start soft, baby, whatever that is. End sweet. And it might sound something like this. I love how much you want to be around me all the time. But baby, I need a couple of hours to decompress. And once I do, I'll be 100% yours again. The translation is, I'm setting a boundary, but with sugar on top. So that you are articulating your right to have time that validates your worth and worthiness to you. It's not about him. It's about filling yourself up. It's not about the children. It's about filling yourself up, because once you are being your best, you can do all of these other things that they want for you to do. Okay. So that's the 5 ways that you can set boundaries without causing World War II if you have a clingy spouse or children. Number 1, create a do not disturb item, time, or zone. Number 2, schedule office hours for love, and then be closed like Chick-fil-A on Sunday the other hours. Number 3, bathroom lock plus 20-minute rule. So for 20 minutes, I'm going to be in the bathroom and the door is going to be locked. Non-negotiable. Number 4, tag him in or tag your spouse in. If you want me all to yourself, take these adorable humans and give them your undivided attention for 90 minutes, and then I will give you mine for 90 minutes. Okay, build him in as a babysitter. And then number 5, use the I statement sandwich. Start soft, assert the need, and end sweet. This works for a number of things. Leadership and relationship, situationship. Start soft, assert the need, and then end sweet. It's setting the healthy boundary with sugar on top. And then I shared with her 3 self-care things that she could sneak into her day, and you might have others that you want to add, drop them in the comments. Number 1, she could have her don't talk to me tea time or coffee time. You know, I'm trying this Rise coffee and this herbal tea that's supposed to bring in some really good benefits. So when I'm having that tea, it's my don't talk to me tea time. 15 minutes. Takes about 7 minutes for it to steep. So really I need them 7 minutes on the front end. Get your favorite cup, put your headphones in, 0 eye contact with other humans. Even if you have to put your, what do you call them, your blinders on, 15 minutes, you and your tea or you and your coffee or whatever drink water, your smoothie, 15 minutes. Number 2, a stretch and sass session. You can put on your playlist, stretch or dance in the kitchen for 15 minutes, 10 minutes, and channel your Beyonce or whomever else your favorite dance, Chris Brown or Usher. It's therapy with glitter, and it gets you moving. Now, there might be people around who want to join in, but you can have your headphones on as if they're not even there. And then 3, nightly wind down journal. If you can just do, there's a gratefulness journal that comes with the Gratefulness Journey Everyday book. If you could light a candle and write one thing that made you laugh, or one thing that made you smile, one thing that stressed you out, one thing that you're releasing and never going to take custody of again. And wherever the journal drawer is, you can make it a bonus by hiding your favorite snacks there and having your favorite snacks as you're doing the journal. But writing one thing, one thing that you're going to do differently tomorrow, or one thing that you wish you hadn't done today. Or you might save a page. Oftentimes when I am doing life coaching with individuals, I tell them about the worry bank. A worry bank you can start with in your journal. You write down everything that's in your mind, everything you're thinking about, worried about, concerned about. Make a list. You're going to put them in 3 categories. You're going to put them in a category of things that you're worried about but have never happened before. So you're worried about forgetting to do this, or you're worried that this is going to happen, but it's never happened before. You can put items on from that list in that category. Then you're going to put items in a category, the things you're worrying about that you have no control over. Put items in that category. Then items that have happened before, or you think you can handle, you got a solution for. Put them in the 3rd category. Go back to that 1st category, and everything that's in that category, cross it off, because it's likely never to really happen. It probably won't happen. You're just worrying yourself about something that probably never will happen. Just in case, cross it out. Go to the center column, and all of those things you can't control, so pray about them and move on. Until you can control any part of them, don't touch any of it. Focus on the 3rd category, the things that you've either experienced before that you're worrying about, and the things that you think you can handle that you haven't experienced before, but you're worried about them. And craft a plan and only use 5 minutes to do it. And every day, take a minute off, 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, until you have 0 minutes, and remove this from the worry bank. Withdraw it by doing it. If you do your nightly wind down journal, you're going to find things that you're worrying about. Some things you're worrying about are outside of your control. Somebody bigger than you and I has that covered. Some things you're worrying about, it's because you're anxious about an experience that could happen, but it hasn't. You've been worrying about the same thing for years. Cross it off. Don't give mind space to it. Save that space for your self-care, for your wind down. Okay? And as you're winding down, the one trick is when you're trying to go to sleep, think of one word with whatever letter, and then try to identify other words that have the same letter, just randomly. So if T is your word, TEA, then think of trapped and terrible and tall, tawdry. What that does is it removes your mind from worrying and wandering. And it gives you a chance to get into a Zen space where you can meditate and experience more peace. I think she was very grateful to receive that information, and I'm hoping that you will drop in the comments anything that we should add to it. But keep in mind, each one of us are worthy of self-care. Each one of us deserves to experience a peace in our being, not doing. There's going to be plenty to do when you wake up in the morning. There's going to be plenty to do before you go to bed at night. But spend some of your time being at peace, being well, being wealthy in mind, in mindset, being before you start doing. And you're going to find an increase in the amount of boundaries that you're able to set for yourself. Because once you start to convince yourself that you're worthy of the time, you will begin to articulate your worth proposition to others. I'm worth time by myself. I'm worth time for meditating. I'm worth time for exercising. I'm worth time for fill in the blank. Whatever it is that feeds your soul, feeds your mind, feeds your spirit, independent of anybody else. Just be and enjoy the space that's uniquely designed for you to be and better self, so that the best of yourself can be experienced by all those you love and are called to help and called to serve. And when you don't, you may experience what this lovely woman has experienced. Someone who doesn't see a boundary doesn't see a boundary. And when they don't see a boundary, there probably isn't one. It's up to you to set a healthy boundary. Try it today. Before we go, I just want to remind you that we have great things in the Love and Stuff community. We have great gear that you can purchase. My love is front and center, which is one of our slogans. We believe that if you want more love in your life, you can't hide it. You have to wear it so that people can see it and experience the authentic you. You know, nothing is as gorgeous and beautiful, handsome, and fine as when you are in the center of your passion, living on purpose with your love front and center. So this is available. The sweatshirt is still a little nippy in some places, in every color and just about every size. Of course, we have other Love and Stuff gear. We have our Love and Stuff traditional t-shirt. It comes in a number of different sizes, colors, with our Love and Stuff landmark signature logo. We have the gratefulness journey every day. What are you doing in the next 30 days to transform your life? I should have shown the Love in the Front and Center t-shirt as well is available. We have our Love Over Racism tee, and our For the Love of Justice movement is being kept busy with everything that we're seeing happening in and around our world. We've got our unisex Love More brand. We also have our All Shades of Girl Color Me Beautiful coloring book and book that's available through the Shopify store. It is for young readers, and we hope that mothers and fathers, grandtees, grandmas, big mas, papas will read with them, because we know that our young girls are under attack for their self-esteem, their self-worthiness, their self-identity. And so this book is about colorism. It is inspired by the story of a member of the Love and Stuff community, Sonia Charisse. I authored the book with her in mind, hearing her story of how she was bullied in middle school due to colorism. And we want every little girl to know that she is beautiful, that God has colored her beautiful in every hue that he's done the coloring. And so we also have Color Me Beautiful t-shirts for adults, Color Me Beautiful Girl Power performance tees. We have the sweatshirts that are available. And we have the youth t-shirts and color and workout performance tees. That's what it is. A performance tee is a workout tee. And they come in multiple sizes and colors. And we also want to show you the Gratefulness Journey every day. Our book is available. We are migrating it from the current platform to our Shopify store. It is currently on Amazon. We want to put more pressure on Amazon about their efforts, their anti-DEI efforts. And so we'll be migrating our book from that platform, but it is temporarily still available for them. And I wanted to put up the Stan Store link. If you want to purchase any of our digital products, those are available in the Stan Store and available to you now. All right. So before we go, I just want to share, as I often do, MJ from Shies of Sunset did a video for us about the Gratefulness Journey every day. And I hope that you will consider picking up your copy and walking the Gratefulness Journey every day along with us. Take care. Have a wonderful Holy Week, and we will see you next week.
Marcus, I want to congratulate you on Love and Stuff. I really want you to know that staying grateful and understanding the power of what it is to be operating out of a space of abundance and gratitude is the most important part of every journey of every day. So Marcus June, congratulations on this book. It's on Amazon now. That makes me so proud of you and your family and me and my family, and every single person around us gets it. So good on you for bringing it into the hands and the laps and the Kindles of all the people. Okay, so we're going to check it out. Can't wait to learn more.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Born and bred, saved by love, count my blessings.